Same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Strike him out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Right side. Carroll squeezes it. 1 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup.
Batting second, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald getting the start at second, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. And misses inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one missed. Now 3-0. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Naylor calls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop Willie Adames.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Willie Adames. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And that one is gone up onto the balcony. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. That's in there. It's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Going to count 1 and 2. That's a strikeout for Chappie. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Logan Webb.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one misses in the dirt. There's a strike. That's in there. Now 1 and 2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski sizing this one up, brings it in. 1 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. That one ripped. That's back there. Got all of that one. Ketel Marte goes deep, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The wind and the pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Tap foul at the plate.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Gurriel. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it. What a play. Inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Wade
First
now.
baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Fouled off. He was late, Burns. Multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that one wrapped foul. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Swinging a foul out of play. Wade aboard here at first with nobody out.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
That's a ball.
Headed towards the corner. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 7th, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Back here in the desert, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Third baseman.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. That one
ball,
not close. 1-2 to count. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Batting 7.
Payman Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Smith.
In there at the knees. Strike one. Runner at first with no outs here.
One and one.
In the dirt, blocked. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go
Batting
by.
eighth,
I mean, out of the
catcher,
hand, it had a lot of the
Gabriel
strikes. I'm sure it
Moreno.
had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Gabriel Moreno,
One
batting with
strike.
1 down, takes a strike. That one to
Nope,
first,
foul ball.
and that's just foul. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of
Batting
putting them
ninth,
away at the
shortstop,
plate. Once you're ahead
Geraldo
0-2 as a pitcher,
Perdomo.
you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here at Chase
Leading off
Field,
for
here
San
comes Mike
Francisco,
Yastrzemski to
right
the
fielder
plate.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Burns back to work. That one fouled off. The next
Nope,
pitch
that's
misses,
away.
and that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike two. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Giants,
Grant
left
McCray,
fielder,
the next
Grant
Giant to
McCray.
hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yastrzemski on at first, nobody out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Flied to right his first time. Pitch misses. Ball one. And another ball. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. One left for San Francisco. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. This is Corbin Carroll.
For the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
First pitch just misses. And that one upstairs.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Right back to him on the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
One
Chris,
strike.
through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No, that's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets
Now
the out.
batting, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. Caught looking his first time up. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. 1-1 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Hard hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
San
John
Francisco,
Sciambi with Chris
shortstop,
Singleton,
Willie
and set to
Adames.
lead off the fourth, Willie Adames. That's a strike. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit
Now
right there.
batting,
Everything
first
was on
baseman,
time and
Lamont
fluid in that
Wade
swing.
Jr.
Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Wade in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. Chapman over at first with one away. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And it hits the fence. Coming home. And he's out. And next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. And that one hammered. Carroll ranges back. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. Burns maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show.
He pulls it down at second, and that ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert,
Leading
bottom of the 4th.
off
Now the left fielder, Lourdes
left
Gurriel
fielder,
Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Foul ball there. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside, almost got him.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And here is Jake McCarthy. That's outside. 1-0.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Giants up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one popped to short. Adames makes the play. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. He reached out a walk his first time. Hard on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. New inning getting started. Mike Yastrzemski up
right
here.
fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Come on, Diamondback.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ball one there. In the air, center field. Perdomo sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one
Now
away.
batting, left
That's a
fielder,
really
Grant
nice play,
McCray.
ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. Ball one. Fought off foul. And he takes a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mansafly, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he chases that one below the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So the Giants leave 1, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off
bottom of the
for
inning.
the
Now it's the
Diamondbacks,
DH,
designated
Pavin Smith.
hitter, Pavin Smith.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one.
Catcher,
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball
Moreno.
up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses. And that's ball 1. That one is upstairs.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Line to left, down the line, and it's foul. And that one's a little bit low. And now 3 balls and a strike. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Perdomo.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Late swing, foul to the left. Smith at first, one gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a base hit up the middle. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. That's to third, Chapman.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And that is out of play. And now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to go. Jelly getting cranked up as well. Bases loaded. One away. And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Grounded to third. Could be two. To second. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And now it's Josh Naylor. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
Burns back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's outside. And 1-1.
One strike.
And he pumps it a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 2. Chapman gets a piece there. And that's in the dirt. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
They
for
go
the
with one of their more
Diamondbacks.
experienced arms in this spot,
Number
Ryan
81.
Thompson.
Pretty tight
Ryan
game, so they're looking for quality
Thompson.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now here's the DH, Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Wade leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Nice work from the snake pen there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jake McCarthy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for San
Eric
Francisco.
Miller gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
68.
And we all know about his slider.
Eric
It's
Miller.
just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Too low, and it's ball 3.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
Got him! Now 2 away.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. That is the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 3-2. Back here in the desert, and now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Come on, D-backs.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Thompson, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
One ball, one strike.
Next
Two balls,
offering way
one
off the
strike.
plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Yastrzemski leads off first with one away. Got him. Larry Miller brings him up.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
Now batting,
outs.
second baseman Tyler
Now
Fitzgerald.
the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's get it going, D-backs.
Tap foul to plate. Two on, 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Come on, punch him out.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch misses way outside. Ground ball nailer. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Giants leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new
Francisco,
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
71.
Tyler Rogers.
Tyler
These are the
Rogers.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Lead
Late
off
and
for the
close.
Diamondbacks.
There's not much margin for
Catcher,
error, but at the same
Gabriel
time, there's a
Moreno.
reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground. And foul ball. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-2.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. Geraldo Perdomo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-2 now. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that run.
No outs, runner at first. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. Ground ball to the right side. They get one to second. Tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval also throwing. So the tying run at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
1-1.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Kevin
37.
Ginkel.
Kevin Ginkel.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off
game,
for San
and
Francisco,
now
shortstop,
Willie Adames.
Adames.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
3-1.
Here's the pitch to Adames. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. 1 for 3. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ginkel checks over to first, and he's back. There's a strike, 95 of that one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Strike him out.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Nobody out, runner at first.
Oh, set him down.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little
2
bit.
balls, 2 strikes.
The throw to second
No, he's
is
safe.
offline. Adames into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Got him swinging.
Third gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Digging in, Lamont Wade Jr. lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Adames at second with 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Suarez throws to first. Out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of the
75.
8th. Camilo
Camilo
Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here is Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. That's too low. And the count is 1-1. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this
Up
eighth inning.
next,
Down
for the
one. Any
Diamondbacks,
leadoff base runner
left
really makes this
fielder,
inning a bit more
Lourdes
interesting.
Gurriel
But now this offense has to
Jr.
switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's two down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one missing low. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
AJ
pitching
Puk.
for the Diamondbacks, number 33, AJ Puk.
Now it's the Giants
Leading
catcher,
off for the
Patrick
Giants,
Bailey.
Catcher Patrick Bailey.
On the ground, right side. Naylor takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now
Really nice
batting,
job to get your
right fielder,
first out of the
Mike
ball game.
Yastrzemski.
So up next, Mike Yastrzemski. And that one upstairs, ball one. Action in the pen down there. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Graveman, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Two balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one is inside. And strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's ball four.
Take
Tried
the
another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting,
So
left
man
fielder,
aboard
Grant McCray.
and digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one fouled off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now it's the
Jung-Hoo
Giants
Lee.
leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Good ball.
That's a hit. Yastrzemski around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline.
No,
The
he's
run
safe.
comes in.
Couple of singles back to back.
Now
Just a
batting,
cookie down the
second
middle. I
baseman,
mean, those are the
Tyler
ones you dream
Fitzgerald.
about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying, and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. A.J. Puck done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
They
for
hand the ball over to a
Diamondbacks.
new arm, Kendall Graveman.
Number 49.
And with the big deficit on the
Kendall
scoreboard,
Graveman.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Base is empty, one away. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Four runs already in the frame here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Second walk of the game
Now
for
batting,
him, and
third
he's been
baseman,
really
Matt
patient at the
Chapman.
plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Chapman stands in now and watches strike one.
No, that's high.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Clearly, he was
2
sitting on a
strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That's tough. You see
Now
it well.
batting,
I mean, that
the
was
first
clearly
baseman,
up and out of the
Lamont
strike
Wade
zone, but that's
Jr.
one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Wade in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right side. Marte tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chase Field, now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Doval back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Smith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. And that one off the outside edge.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And another ball.
3-0.
Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
That one missed. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first
Up
base is going to
next
have a
for the
very aggressive
Diamondbacks,
secondary lead. So a ball
shortstop,
down the line or into the gap will
Perdomo.
produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.